gold waking up for in the new year here, had the support of the 21. That's still the daily scale, and it's showing you this alternative, that this is a 1-2, that's really behind a fourth wave. What's going to mess up the reading here? In the sense that we are going to have to opt for the alternative. Instead of taking this 3 4 1 2 3 4, we're going to have to work with this 3 4, and that's a 5 in blue, which means it's coming back to 4,000 and potentially lower. Okay, what's going to trigger that? Well, I think it's pretty simple. It has to break this low, what you see here. It has to go down, and we're going to have to see something like that. Okay, once we see something like that, forget about the 1 2 3 4. It is telling you it wants to go there. Okay, and the correction would last for quite some time. I would hold judgment right now concerning this potential. I don't think it is extremely unlikely. I think it is definitely an argument that this could come about. I would be encouraged if we see gold going back to retest the top, even if it doesn't run through. That will encourage me to continue working with this idea that this is a fourth wave. Okay, otherwise, if it doesn't make much of a headway in the next several trading days, sorry, and it just goes sideways here, then the danger will increase that after this big drop, relatively speaking, it is not finding the support that it needs to go and bang again against the roof. And that's a sign of weakness short term, and this could come about, okay, testing the 50 moving average, yeah, and maybe even going lower. Okay, so that's what I would say at this point. I want to jump to the 60-minute to show you why we should be on alert here. You see, this could be shaping up as a 5-wave run, with all the difficulties of splitting this as a 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 4 5. That could end up being an ABC, which is either 1 2 or AB. That's why I insist on seeing a run to 4,500 to give you the confidence that this is something else, meaning that it's going to get stuck here, meaning consolidate at a higher level and then potentially going higher. Not making it back to about 4,500 would definitely be a sign of weakness. And anytime you see it slipping back to 4,320, that's a red flag for the bulls. It's probably telling you it's going to test this level. And I think if this level is being tested, it's going to break. Okay, so that's a close up view of what I see in gold at this point. I'm going to jump back to the daily, so we'll have a look at silver, spot silver. And spot silver has similar situation here. We had this as an option as a 1 2, you remember, with a fourth wave, sorry, with a fourth wave ending here, in which case you have a 1 2 and you have a 3 and you have potentially a fourth wave. Now in the case of silver, I think it hit an ABC here, yeah, and silver is stronger than gold, is the strongest of the lot of all the metals, yeah, and it's likely to stay like that for quite some time. So that's the 10 moving average, which has been very, very close to the price action now for the entire past month of December. You see, and even before, you can see, even before, for months, it's been very, very close to the price action when you had an impulse wave. Once you went into a correction, it was just going sideways, yeah. And then you switch to looking at the 50, because the 50 is the bigger band, if you like, that encapsulates the corrections as well. Now the 50 is quite far. The 21 is not that far, but hasn't been really tested for quite some time. If we are still in that impulse wave of a 1 2 3, and that's a fourth wave done or in process, it could take a few more days to run around here, then yeah, we're going to have another run, and that will be the fifth wave. And I would be shocked if that takes place together with a nice rally in copper, a nice comeback in palladium and platinum to retest the recent weekly highs, plus a run in the stock market. That won't surprise me. And I would say in about 2-3 weeks, we are probably going to start a big correction down in gold and silver. Okay, well, that's a supposition that does have a few arguments to support it right here. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it forward. This is an A. That's the hourly scale. So you have your A, B, C. Okay. So again, you understand that you don't want to see it coming back to 70, retesting 70. That'll put it on edge. Not that it's going to kill completely the idea that it can hold ground, but that will put it on edge, and the odds are going to become really thin in favor of the bulls in that case. Okay, let's have a look at palladium. Now, again, we're going to switch to the daily so that we have a good perspective.